Kiley Roach. I come from a somewhat wealthy city in California called Newport Beach. Where I live, it is really easy to get caught up in your appearance, and I really wanted this experience to be different from anything in my life. So I tried so hard to get up this part of me. For this presentation, I have made some pictures that I painted, so don't be alarmed. The transition into CSG was easier than I thought it would be. We've always been told not to talk to strangers, but I realized this rule was irrelevant when my parents drove away and I was left in a yurt with 14 strangers. I also had no idea what a yurt was. I'm not going to lie, living with 14 other girls was pretty difficult. I had to give up things that I liked. For instance, I had to deal with the fact that the room was only clean on Sundays. But towards the middle of the semester, I even began to like the mess because it was not like home, and that's what I wanted. I wanted a totally different experience. Prior to CSG, I was unwilling to express my emotions and afraid to stand out in a crowd. I never expressed all my emotions because I was never comfortable enough. Now I am emotionally and physically stronger. I have become this way because of all the knowledge that I've gained here at CSG. In our first unit, we were assigned meetings about girls who numbed their bad emotions. I could relate to this on a personal level because of the past Kiley. Throughout the entire first unit, I learned how to stop numbing my emotions. I learned that when I numbed the bad emotions like anger, I was also numbing the good emotions like joy. Without the amazing work we've done here, I would not be able to cry like I have in the past few weeks here. I also have 4 incredible artists, aka moms, who are amazing role models. Each one of them brings something different to the table, and all together, they create a perfect mom. They have all shown me the importance of always being true to yourself. Our humanities teacher, Anne, once told us that CSG does not change you. The experience just helps you find out who you really are. At home, I always tried to be myself, but I didn't know who I really was. During the first month, I continued to try to be myself, but by September, I realized that the girls I was constantly surrounding myself by were the ones bringing out my true self. Without this experience, I would still be at home, trying to be someone who is far from myself. As you can see in this picture, there is a sapling. This was me before CSG, and these roots show how much potential I had to grow. The big tree shows who I am today, and even though this tree is big and strong, it still has potential to grow, and I will still grow. I have come a long ways, but I still have a long way to go. During my 4-month journey, I learned that I am a strong leader and that I enjoy helping others. In the big tree, there is a little birdie in a nest, and that represents my love for helping others. On our first camping trip, we went on a really nice hike, and it was mostly uphill and it was challenging for some. I took it upon myself to bring up the mood, so I started singing Girl Scout songs that I learned at camp. It was so great to see the faces of everyone change almost instantly. Because of CSG, I now value a strong, close-knit community and friendships. My fellow classmates and RAs have helped me become a strong girl I am today, and I would not be where I am without them. In October, before Coffee House, I was put on painkillers and an antibiotic due to an abscess. Right before I was going to perform at Coffee House, I broke down in tears because I was experiencing a lot of pain in my stomach from the medications. A bunch of girls came over to me to make sure I was okay, and even gave me words of encouragement when I was thinking about not performing. They really pushed me to challenge myself. I have discovered that I have a courageous inner woman. I have learned to let my inner woman take charge when I feel like I am unable to complete a task. While on the Gold Coast trip, we had a lot of moments to be courageous. On our second day there, we had some free time, and a few girls and I decided to climb a really big cliff. When I first saw how steep this cliff was, I was really scared, but I pushed that fear aside and just went for it. With the support of my peers, we all made it to the top, and it was the greatest feeling in the world. I felt I could do anything. My mom has always told me I'm a very independent person. I never really noticed until I came here. This semester school really helped me realize how independent I am. Because of this, I wanted to make sure I spent enough time with everyone here and not just spent 4 months glued to the computer. One decision I made early in the semester was that I was going to participate in every single activity. Thanks to my courageous inner woman, I was able to hold myself accountable for what I thought was a crazy goal. Helen Keller once said, "Life is either a great adventure or nothing." I really wanted this experience to be adventurous. and I knew at home I wouldn't have time to be adventurous. So I made this goal so I'd push myself outside my comfort zone. If I were to take something from CSG with me back home, I'd want to bring our strong, close-knit community with me. I have 14 sisters and 4 moms. I will never forget all the amazing times we have spent together, and I have learned to appreciate this tight community. Especially because my community at home is not as close as one we have created here. Cesar Pavzi once said, "We do not remember the days, we remember the moments." We have had so many moments here, from breaking the RAs and playing struggle fest in the pouring rain and snow, to serving the hungry at Preble Street and cleaning up trash on a small island. These memories have taught me how much I value strong friendships. I was able to be extremely goofy or straight up annoying, but I knew that everyone still loved me just the same. Around the middle of CSG, we went on a week-long backpacking trip in the Bold Coast in Acadia. On our last morning there, Kira, our RA and leadership TA, woke everyone up by telling us to go look at the sunrise. I remember it was extremely cold, so Colleen brought out her sleeping bag and 5 girls squeezed into it. It was a great reminder of what I love about this community. Oh no. This picture shows the sunrise that we got to see. And if you can see the colors, our community is like the colors in the sunset because we all work together and create a beautiful image. In our marine science class, we learned so much about the ocean. We recently had a debate about animals in captivity. This topic really resonated with me because last summer I had the opportunity to work at the Maine State Aquarium in Boothbay Harbor, Maine. I loved working there so much, and this was the first time I became interested in marine science. One day, I noticed that one of the dogfish was swimming in a different way than he had the day before. I told one of the marine biologists, and we noticed that there was a large dent in his head. Later, we discovered that the shark had been swimming straight into the glass window of the tank all night because it wanted to get out of its small tank. Sadly, we had to kill the shark, and this did not feel right to me. In class, we discussed whether or not we think animals should be kept in captivity, and this memory kept coming back into my head. I have painted a picture of a killer whale because we all know that killer whales are kept in captivity for our own entertainment. I believe that keeping animals in captivity is wrong in so many different ways. Because of CSG, I know that I can make a difference in the way we see facilities that keep animals in captivity. I think that a strong community, like the one we have created here, can make a change in the world. CSG has taught me that I can accomplish whatever I put my heart into, and I want to make a change because I'm very passionate about freeing animals in captivity. I have painted a picture of the incredible sign from a Disney Pixar movie. Because I strive to be like the Incredibles. The Incredibles were superheroes that changed the world, and I need to find my inner superhero to change the world too. Without the knowledge that I have gained here, I would not know what I do today about most of the problems in our ocean. Anne and Liz have done such an amazing job of directly communicating what is happening right now to the ocean. Their teachings have really shown me what humans are doing right now to the ocean, what will eventually happen in the future, and how we can stop it. Because of the leadership skills that I have learned here, I know that I can make a change. I know that my actions will create a ripple effect. I have found my passion, and I will not be content until something is done. Taking animals away from their homes is barbaric, and I'm going to do something about it. Thank you.